Okay, so sekarang kita nak tengok macam mana nak sketch a piecewise function. So basically a piecewise function is all 9 functions yang kita dah belajar 1 sampai 9 all combined into a piecewise function. Okay, so piecewise function ni beza sikit lah. So basically dia tak ada basic shape. Okay, so what we have to do if the question asks for piecewise function, so piecewise function dia akan ada bentuk macam ni lah. Okay, so first you have to find the interval first. Okay, interval is depends on what's given on the question. Okay, what's given in the question. So itu ialah kita punya domain sebenarnya. So the second thing that we have to find is the shape of our graph. Okay, for each interval, shape of our graph for each interval. So the third thing is we have to substitute x. Okay, so apa tu x nanti kita akan tengok. Sama juga substitute x for each interval. And the last thing is macam biasa kita kena cari x-intercept and also y-intercept kita. Alright, so let's see question 1. We have fx is equals to x square and 10 minus 3x. So kalau kamu tengok kat situ, for both function dia ada interval dia. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to write the interval. So how to write the interval? Kita buat macam number line. So we know that here we have 0, 2 and 4. So we put 0, 2, 4 here. Okay, so that is our interval. So for x is between 0 and 2, the function is x square. And for x is between 2 and 4, we have 10 minus 3x. Okay, so next for the shape. Okay, the second thing is we have to find the shape. So x square, between x is between 0 and 2, the function is x square, so the shape will be looking something like this. Okay, senyumlah x square. And then for 10 minus 3x, kita ada linear function, so ke kanan ke kiri, since kat sini kita ada negative, so here the shape should be looking something like this. Okay, so itu dua benda pertama yang kamu kena buat lah. Kita ada interval and then we have the shape of our function for each interval. Okay, so next thing is we have to find the value of the value of y. So we need to substitute x into the function for each interval. Okay, so let's say sekarang kita ada the interval x is between 0 and 2. Okay, so for x is between 0 and 2, okay, kita kena substitutekan x equals to 0 and kena substitutekan x equals to 2 into x square. So basically we will have f0 is equals to 0 square, kita akan dapat 0, and then substitutekan 2, we will have 2 square which is equals to 4. Okay, so next we have to substitute into this interval, which is the function is 10 minus 3x. So for x is between 2 and 4, okay, remember function dia lain function dia ialah 10 minus 3x. So substitute 2, we will have 10 minus 3 times 2, here we will get 4, and then substitute 4 here, substitute 4 into the function, 10 minus 3 times 4, we are going to get negative 2. Betul ke? 10 minus 12, negative 2. Okay, so now we have the value of y and the value of x for each interval. So next apa yang kita kena buat ialah kita kena cari x-intercept and y-intercept. But before that, kita sketch dulu graph kita, so that kita tahu kita nak cari x-intercept and y-intercept dekat mana. Alright, so let's sketch our graph. So we have our x-axis and y-axis. So x-axis, y-axis. Okay, so first, apa yang kita buat dekat sini, the third step dekat sini, kita ada x equals to 0, y equals to 0, x equals to 2, y equals to 4. Semua kita plotkan. So we have x0, y0, x0, y0, which is dekat sini. And then back to the interval. So when x equals to 0, dekat sini equal. So kita tahu kalau equal, dia akan jadi dense circle. Okay, close. So hitam lah dekat situ. So when x equals to 2, y equals to 4, x equals to 2, y equals to 4. Remember, check the inequalities here. So ini dia open, okay, dia tak ada equal. So x equals to 2, y equals to 4, Okay, nak nampak sikit kita buatlah dot ni. So open dekat situ, kita buat terus empty circle. So nanti bila nak cari domain and range, senanglah untuk kita. Alright, so we are done with the first function here. So proceed to the next function or the next interval. We have x equals to 2, y equals to 4. So kalau perasan dekat sini, dia ada equal. And dia sama juga, x is equals to 2, y is equals to 4. So since tadi empty circle and yang ni close circle, kita akan ikut yang close lah. So kita akan buat dance circle dekat situ. So the last one, kita ada x equals to 4 and y is equals to negative 2. So x equals to 4, y equals to negative 2. Okay, somewhere dekat sini lah. So open ke close dekat situ, hitam ke putih. So kat sini dia tulis equal, which means dekat sini kita kena buat hitam. Okay, dan circle dekat situ. Alright, so now we are going to sketch our graph. Okay, so refer back to the first step, the second step here. We know that the shape is like this. So for interval between 0 and 2, kita tahu shape dia macam ni. Okay, which is supposedly shape shape quadratic x square tu supposedly dia akan jadi macam ni. Betul tak? Okay, since dia minta untuk interval between 0 and 2 sahaja, so shape dia yang lain tu, yang tak berkaitan tu, kita akan padam lah. Okay, so the shape akan jadi bengkok sikit macam ni. Okay, so maksudnya quadratic tapi separuh sahaja. Okay, so the next interval dekat situ kita ada 10 minus 3x. Okay, the shape is like this. So between 2 and 4, kita terus bawa ini ke bawah. Okay, so dekat sini kamu tahu yang kita tak ada y-intercept. So y-intercept is 0 lah dekat sini, kita dah label kan. Yang kita tahu dia kena dekat x-intercept dekat sini. So we only have to find our x-intercept. Okay, so the fourth step is to find our x-intercept, which is when y equals to 0. And here you have to refer to your interval, which is interval kita kat sini ialah 2 to 4. Okay, function yang kena dekat x-intercept kita ialah function yang ini. So y equals to 0 ni kita kena masukkan dekat sini lah, 10 minus 3x. So we will have 10 minus 3x equals to 0. We have x is equals to 10 over 3. Okay, so label kita punya x-intercept 10 over 3. And there you go, your piecewise function. Okay, so let's see our domain. So domain daripada kiri, tak ada graph. The graph start from here. So here is x equals to 0. So close 0. Sebab hitam dan circle kat situ. So 0. Okay, teruskan ada function. Function dia hitam, so dia termasuk. Ada function. Berhenti dekat 4. So 0 to 4 close. And last one, the range is range bawah ke atas. So we have starting from negative to close, membawa kepada 4. Okay, so we will have negative to 4. Okay, so that is how you do your piecewise function. Okay, so basically semua shape yang kita belajar 1 sampai 9 kamu kena tahulah untuk kamu buat piecewise function. Okay, let's do the last question. We have fx equals to 2 minus x square, x plus 4, 3x. So dekat sini kita ada 3 functions. So lagi banyak lah. Okay, dia boleh jadi lebih banyak, tapi jarang lah dia keluar lebih banyak. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is just the interval. Okay, so kita ada 0, 2 and 6. So we have 0, 2, 6. Okay, which is x less than 0, we have 2 minus x square. 0 to 2 ada tak function? Tak ada kan? So tak ada, biarlah, which is kosong lah dekat situ. So 2 and 6, x between 2 and 6, we have x plus 4, and here we have 3x. Okay, so next is to draw the shape, the basic shape of our function. So 2 minus x square, a quadratic function. Senyum ke sedih? Sedih. Sedih. Tak sedih. Okay, alright, so 0 to 2 tak ada function, biar je. 2 to 6, we have x plus 4, which is a linear, positive linear. So ke kanan, sama juga 3x positive linear. Okay, so now the third step is to substitute x into each interval. Okay, so we have for x less than 0, substitutekan x, which is 0. f0 equals to x less than 0 is this function, so we will have 2 minus 0, which is equals to 2. And next one is interval between x is between 2 and 6. Sentiasa refer balik dekat kita punya soalan, ada equal ke tak ada equal. So kat sini both ada equal. Okay, so for both 2 and 6 kita kena substitute kan, f2 and f6, and the function here is x plus 4. So kita ada 2 plus 4 equals to 6, 6 plus 4 equals to 10. Okay, so the last interval here we have x greater than 6. Okay, so substitute 6 into this function, we will have f6 is equals to 3 times 6 equals to 18. Okay, so next kita akan sketch dulu graph, baru kita cari x-intercept or y-intercept kita. So now kita ada banyak benda nak plotkan ni. Kita ada x0, y2, x2, y6, x6, y10, x6, y18. Okay, so let's sketch our piecewise function. We have first one is, okay, jangan lupa x dengan y wajib kena tulis. The first one, x equals to 0, y equals to 2. Dekat sini tak ada equal. Okay, x0, y2. So kat situ tak ada equal, which means open. So open. Okay, so next one is x is equals to 2, y is equals to 6. So x equals to 2, close dekat situ. So x is equals to 2, y is equals to 6. So here it is close, so dia akan jadi hitam lah dan circle di situ. So next one we have x is equals to 6, y is equals to 10. So dekat sini pun equal juga. X equals to 6, y is equals to 10. Okay, so we have kat sini hitam juga. Padam sikit ni. Okay, and the last one we have x is equals to 6, y is equals to 18. X is equals to 6, y is equals to 18. Okay, so 18, 6. Open ke close di situ? Kenapa sangat banyak ni? Open ke close? Kita ada open sebab dia ada x greater than 6 sahaja. So open. Okay, so all that is left to do is to draw the shape. Okay, so the first one for x less than 0, we have a set face kat situ. So sepatutnya graphnya macam ni. Okay, since we only want for x less than 0 only, yang ni kita padam, so kita hanya ada this one. Okay, make sure shape dia nampaklah macam quadratic. Okay, so the next one is we have x plus 4 positive linear, which is between 2 and 6. So kita tahu graph x plus 4 dekat situ macam ni. Okay, straight. Okay, alright, betul. So the last one is positive linear. For x greater than 6, we have 3x sama juga ke kanan. So 3x tu kita tahu sebenarnya sama juga dengan graph y equals to x. So dia akan jadi lain sikit lah dia punya gradient. So be looking something like this. Okay, so that is your piecewise function. So kalau kamu tengok kat sini, kita cuma ada x-intercept dekat sini saja. Okay, x-intercept dekat graph 2 minus x square. So we can find our x-intercept there. We have x-intercept when y equals to 0. So we will have 2 minus x square equals to 0. X square is equals to 2. So x is supposedly equals to plus minus square root 2. Okay, so obviously dia akan jadi minus square root 2 lah dekat sini. Alright, so that is how we sketch our piecewise function. So the last thing here is to find domain and range. Okay, kat sini kena hati-hatilah. Make sure interval kamu tadi yang open dengan close tu kena betul lah. So now domain from the left. here is starting from negative infinity. So we have negative infinity. Sini sikit lah. Okay, negative infinity. So dia stop dekat mana ni? Here. Okay, dekat sini sekarang dia open. Okay, ini x kita ialah 0. So dia akan stop dekat 0 open. Okay, which is from here tak ada graph. Tak ada graph. So kita sambung balik di 2. Okay, which is 2 is close. 2 is close. And then sambung balik dekat 6. Okay, memang kat sini open, tapi since 6 yang dekat sini function ni close, kita akan teruskan sahaja 2 to infinity. Okay, boleh faham ke? Sebab kat sini close, maksudnya 6 dah termasuk. Okay, so dia akan teruskanlah function kita sampai ke infinity. And last one is the range from down to up. So down is negative infinity, berhenti di 2. Okay, 2 is open, negative infinity, 2 open. So sambung di 6 until 10, dua-dua close, 6, 10 close, and last one is 18 open to infinity. Union 18 to infinity. Alright, so that is your range and domain for piecewise function fx. Okay, so this is your exit ticket for all the video, all 6 videos for today. So we have 2 graph here, one piecewise function and one square root functions, and submit on GC. That is all for today. Thank you.